Hey guys, I have no money. In this video, I'm gonna unbox the Pokemon trading card game Paradox Rift Booster Box. Insert clip of scrap video idea here. Ever since Scarlet and Violet base set came out, it has rekindled my interest in collecting Pokemon trading cards. I love the artwork, and it's fun to pull cards featuring my favorite Pokemon. Skeletors, yeah! Yes, Skeletors! 4 months later and almost $200 spent, I can officially say that I still have depression. I have the newest booster box in my possession, and what a feast to the eyes and a delight to the touch. This is actually the first, and probably last booster box I'm gonna unbox, and the reason why I've waited for Paradox Rift of all sets to purchase one is because it features Paradox Pokemon, and I love the Paradox Pokemon. Creatures from the ancient past or the distant future that resemble Pokemon that we know and love, but they feel off. Are they actually related to modern day Pokemon? Heck, do these Pokemon even canonically exist? Of course they do. There's one in front of me. Go. Of course, this isn't a theory video. This is a video of me ripping packs of expensive cardboard open as a coping mechanism to use against the constant pressure of high school. Have I taken this joke too far yet? Anyways, I hated voicing that last sentence. The booster box looks clean. It follows the same design philosophy as the booster boxes of the past, and the only thing changed are the set logo and the mascot Pokemon. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Stop dissing my boy Jugulus, and hey, that's an awesome card. I want it. Here are some more of my chase cards, and I hope I can pull some of them in my booster box because, you know. Shoutouts to my local game store for selling these at a price where I don't have to sell my little sister. For context, Paradox Rift is made out of 3 Japanese sets, Raging Surf, Ancient Roar, and Future Flash, so that explains why the mascot Pokemon from each of the sets are printed on the booster packs for the English set, along with Armor Rouge of all Pokemon. I know it has an EX, but it should have been Golden Joe! Anyways, since I'm holding up these packs, let's open them and see what I get. Alrighty, I pulled something. In my first pack, we have Parasol Lady, Porygon 2, Knackley, Octillery, Medical Energy, Iron Bundle. This card looks so cool. It features the cutest future Paradox Pokemon staring off into the distance while being in a snowstorm. Thanks to this future tag, the card has both of my favorite colors on it, tying the whole card together. Gliscor, Reverse Hollow Iron Bundle, which makes this card look even nicer. You know what's also nice? Hyper Blower. Reverse Hollow Absol, and right off the bat, I pull a Zarina EX. How cool is that? Get it? Because it's Ice type? EX cards depicting terrestrialized Pokemon are so neat, giving you texture cards while also not being too difficult to pull. Check out my Crystal Queens. Wow, saying that kinda made me lonely. Fun fact, Zarina from Sun and Moon base set was actually the very first card I pulled from a 10 card booster pack, because 3 card booster packs do exist. Moving on. So, when I was about to finish editing the first part of this video, I kinda accidentally deleted the footage for this pack. Bruh. But you didn't miss anything, I just pulled a Holo Ting Lu. It kinda reminds me of a video I was too lazy to make. Blitzel, Bound Sweet. Man, I really dig the new colors for the borders ever since they've changed it in Scarlet and Violet base sets. The bright yellow borders are definitely more nostalgic, and it made Pokemon stand out from the crowd of the other TCGs that are out in the market. But that's the problem. The yellow borders made the card look a bit too kiddish, and can even take away from the card artwork, becoming very distracting. Like on this Galarian Moltres card for example. Sheesh, what an eyesore. But on the new cards, we have a more muted color for the borders, which emphasizes the presentation of the card artwork, and the best part, with the borders being now silver, it kinda makes all the cards look like they're made out of metal, especially on holo cards, like on the Steelix card. Convenient how I pulled a metal Pokemon to do this analogy. The metal looking border of the cards give me the vibes of professionalism, and it looks like they're more made for adults rather than the yellow plasticky look of the older cards, which is quite evident with the culture nowadays. But that's just my take. Also, if it looks like the background keeps changing, it's because all the packs I've opened are all filmed on separate days. I want to savor the experience for as long as possible, so I only allow myself to open 1 pack of Paradox Rift every day, and I better be Jirachi, which should keep the stabilized at bay, Parasol Lady, Knackley, Porygon 2, Minior, Crocolore, Tulip, Reverse Hollow Pansear, Reverse Hollow Wiglet, and a Frostlass EX. I like how both of the Terra EX I've pulled so far basically swap types with each other. Gimmighoul, Meanfu. Okay, I'm not gonna list off every card I pulled from a pack. Instead, I'm only gonna show the last 3 cards of a pack, unless the common and uncommon cards have some great looking artwork, or have something noteworthy, like this Dondozo, because they couldn't center the text for the attack. Gore guys, nick it, and yes, a holo low kicks. What can I say? I love my Spanish tokusatsu grasshopper. Ramarade and ooh, Cyclozar illustration rare. Oh, there's a holo Chiyu behind it if you care. To be honest, I'm a bit bummed that I pulled this card. Don't get me wrong, I like this card. Like, I really adore this artwork. Cyclozar is a cool Pokemon design, and there's a bunch of them hanging out in the parking lot. This artwork makes me happy. But look at the set number. It could have been an Iron Jugulus! Chiyu, Magby, Holozatu, Masquerain, Lipard, Holo-Chen Pao. My ruinous quartet is almost complete. Right of his heads, left of his tails. Right it is. Bruh. This one's a bit stuck. I have to say, I've been really appreciating the art pieces produced by Taiga Kayama recently. They're pretty new to the TCG space, but I love what they've drawn up so far. The bright colors with the simple shading really appeals to me. It's a very cute art style, and this Porygon card is no exception. Slitherwing, oddly enough, 9 packs in, and this is only my second Ancient Pokemon card. First Ancient card depicting a Paradox Pokemon. Simipour, Toadcool, and a Holo Wo-Chen? Yeah! Flittle, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, that's a mouthful. Holo Morpeko, Zebstrika, Nimble, Holo Espathra, Mienfoo, Espathra again, and an Armarouge EX. Why did I expect to pull one of these? I know it has an EX, but it should have been Golden Joe! Ceruledge EX when? Porygon, Mantike, Holo Kingdra. What the fuck? Toadcool, Garbodor, Holo Yveltal. When I think about it, Yveltal is such an underrated Pokemon, and this art by Kawaii proves my point. Or was it this card? Honedge, Deoxys, drawn by one of my favorite card artists, and Iron Hands, no, okay, Tapu Koko EX, no comment. Is this pack gonna rip open normally? A bit better. Seadra, Blipbug, and a Holo Glycopod to finish the first half of this booster box. So let's do a mid-opening recap. I'm pretty content with my pull so far, with these 2 cards being my favorites. And sure, I'm mostly just pulling the lower rarity tiers of cards, but things should be heating up with the latter half of this booster box. What do you think, Sobble? I adore this artwork for Wimpod. Gligar, illustration rare Blitzel. I love the atmosphere of this artwork. Holo Aegislash.
Future Booster Energy Capsule. Zubat. Holo Melodic.
Also, I've checked. The first half of this booster box actually finished was that last pack. Elekid, Counter Catcher, Holo Tinglu, my first duplicate rare. Slitherwing, Apom, Holo Garganacl, Gliscor, Simisage, Holo Groudon, Groudon Kyogre, Loudred, Minun, Holo Morpeko, Ferroseed, Vanillux, and an Aegislash EX Full Art. Looking sharp there. I want to play Aegislash in my next Unite battle. We lost, thanks to sheer incompetence. Charcadet, Whismur, and a back-to-back with an Iron Hands EX Full Art. Tapu Koko, you're now forgiven. Now check out the texture. I love Iron Hands, so I'm glad that I pulled at least one version of this Pokemon in my booster box. Now, is it a bit too much to ask for an Iron Valiant? Nimble, Luxurious Cape, and... yes, it's go. I don't care what anyone says, okay, maybe a little bit. Iron Juggless is such a cool Pokemon design, and this artwork by Gunjima encapsulates this destructive freak of nature. Hear me out. When your favorite pseudo-legendary Pokemon is already Hydreigon, Arceus that video needs an update, then I should like Iron Juggless by default. As they say, imitation is the best form of compliment, and Iron Juggless reminded me on how much I actually like Hydreigon, because they're basically the same Pokemon. It's still cooler than most of Scarlet's Paradox Pokemon. Brute Bonnet, Oonga Boongus, Jirachi, Hollow Zacian, the mascot Pokemon of my first mainline Pokemon game, and the Pokemon that started a trend of busted legendaries in Pokemon Unite. God have mercy. Toxel, Vanillite, Hollow Volcanion. At this point, was my financial decision a wise idea? I don't care. I'm having fun. And that's the moral of the story, isn't it? Defiance Vest, and oh my god, we pulled gold.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening! Everybody stay calm!
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
In Paradox Rift, there are 7 gold cards you could possibly pull from this set, 3 of which are Pokemon cards. I would like to pull a gold Pokemon, specifically the Iron Valiant card, because I would also like to pull at least one version of this Pokemon, because Iron Valiant is definitely on my top 3 favorite Pokemon from Generation 9. Now, there's no better time like the present, so let's rip off the band-aid and see what I've pulled. Yo! Let's go! What? There's also a Hollow Zekrom, but who cares? Ask and you shall receive. What are the chances of that? About 14% actually. Look how the texture and foil glisten in the light. I'm dazzled. I do not care what I'm gonna pull for the rest of the booster box, because these 2 cards made it for me. Sure, they're not the special illustration rare version, but then again, I'm just happy that I pulled at least one version of this vaguely attractive robot. Yamask, Horsey, Hollow Palkia, Durant, Tinkatink, and a Full Art Toxtricity EX. I didn't expect to pull another Full Art in my box, but I'll gladly take this one. 6 packs left. We've really come a long way, haven't we? Spinda, Knackley, Hollow Iron Moth, and that completes my future Paradox Pokemon collection. Sorry, Iron Thorns, maybe in the future. Ambipom, Wo-Chien, Xatu, and ooh, Psychic Energy. Knackle Stackle, and... That's nice. Oh hey, it's the Taiga Kayama Vanillish I've shown off earlier. Also, these people look like the villagers from Animal Crossing. Not a complaint, just thought it was funny. Hollow Brute Bonnet, Gibble, Charcadet, Hollow Porygon Z.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
The Blade, Feebas, Hollow Deoxys. Do you believe in last pack magic? That was a rhetorical question. In my last pack, we got Trubbish, Gimmighoul, Wiglet, Jirachi, Tinkaton, Tatsugiri, Earthen Vessel, Reverse Hollow Tulip, Reverse Hollow Octillery, and last pack magic is a thing here because we pulled a Goldango EX, which is kinda perfect. I did got my money back. Oh come on, that was awesome! But jokes aside, I'm pleasantly surprised how satisfied I am with my booster box. I still can't believe I pulled a Gold Iron Valiant EX. Definitely my favorite hit out of the box. But that's not the only thing I got. For full arts, of course Iron Hands EX is my favorite of the 3, but I really like the colors on the Aegis Slash, and Toxtricity is a neat addition. For illustration rares, I like how contrasty they are. Vanillish is bright and colorful, Whistle is dark but atmospheric, and I really enjoy the artwork of the Cyclozar. I'm happy with all of them. I'm also content with my collection of basic EXs, and for special illustration rares, I'm sorry, what? It's okay. If it means I can pull an Iron Valiant EX, then it's worth the trade. Besides, not getting one now makes me even more excited when I finally pull one in the future, if I continue to be invested in this stupid hobby. Well, that was fun. Now what? Don't expect another video for a while, which you should expect. And was that roll intro? I mean outro.